The Alfa Romeo Spider, a name that echoes through automotive history. A car that turns heads even today. This isn't just a car, it's an icon. For decades, the Spider has represented the perfect blend of Italian style and performance. It's a car that speaks to the heart, not just the head. It's about emotion, passion, and the pure joy of driving. From its seductive curves to the growl of its engine, the Spider is an experience. It's a car that makes you feel alive, that makes you want to take the long way home. This is the story of the Alfa Romeo Spider, a legend on wheels. The year was 1966. The Beatles were conquering the airwaves, and at the Geneva Motor Show, a new star was born, the Alfa Romeo Spider. Designed by Pininfarina, the Spider was an instant sensation. Its sleek lines, long hood and short trunk captivated the world. This was a car that oozed Italian flair and sophistication. The first generation, known as the Duetto, set the tone for everything that would follow. It was a pure roadster, designed for open-top driving pleasure. The Spider was more than just a pretty face. It boasted a lively engine and agile handling, making it a joy to drive on winding roads. The legend of the Alfa Romeo Spider had begun. Over the years, the Alfa Romeo Spider evolved, but it never lost its soul. Each new generation retained the car's essential character, stylish, sporty, and unmistakably Alfa. The 1970s saw the introduction of the Series 2 and Series 3 Spiders. These models featured subtle design updates, including a more pronounced front grille and larger taillights. In the 1980s, the Spider received a more modern look with the Series 4. Sharper lines and aerodynamic improvements brought the car into a new era, but it never lost that classic Spider silhouette. The final generation, the Series 5, arrived in the early 1990s. It remained in production until 1993, marking the end of an era for this iconic roadster. The Alfa Romeo Spider was never about brute force. It was a car that embodied the essence of Italian automotive artistry. It was about finesse, about the perfect balance of power and handling. Every curve, every line of the Spider was designed with precision. And at the heart of every Spider was its engine. This was not just a mechanical component, but the soul of the car. Early models were powered by a spirited four-cylinder engine that loved to rev. This engine was a marvel of engineering for its time. The sound of that engine, a distinctive Alfa Romeo growl, became synonymous with the Spider. It was a sound that stirred the soul of any car enthusiast. Later models introduced more powerful engines, including a 2.0-litre twin-cam unit. This evolution brought even more excitement to the driving experience, and even a V6 in some versions. These engines provided a new level of performance, making the Spider even more thrilling to drive. But no matter the engine size, the Spider always delivered a rewarding driving experience. It was a car that made you feel alive. The car's responsive steering and well-tuned suspension made it a joy to throw into corners. It handled like a dream with precision and grace. It was a true driver's car, one that connected you to the road and put a smile on your face. The Alfa Romeo Spider was more than just a car. It was an experience, a journey, a passion. Section 5. The Spider on the silver screen. A star is born. The Alfa Romeo Spider wasn't just content with conquering the road, it set its sights on Hollywood too. This iconic car, with its sleek design and undeniable charm, was destined for stardom. And in 1967, it got its big break. The Spider's moment in the spotlight came when it was cast in a major motion picture. The movie was The Graduate, starring the talented Dustin Hoffman. This film was a cultural phenomenon, and the Spider played a crucial role in its success. And the car that stole the show, a beautiful red Alfa Romeo Spider Duetto. Its vibrant color and elegant lines made it an unforgettable part of the film. The Spider became a symbol of youthful rebellion and carefree style. It wasn't just a car, it was an attitude, a statement of freedom and adventure. The car's appearance in the film cemented its iconic status. It was more than just a prop, it was a character in its own right. Suddenly everyone wanted to be behind the wheel of an Alfa Spider, cruising down the California coast. The car became synonymous with the ultimate driving experience. the Spider's cinematic success didn't end there. Its allure and charm continued to captivate audiences. It went on to appear in numerous other films and TV shows, further solidifying its place in pop culture history. The Alfa Romeo Spider became a timeless icon, forever etched in the annals of cinematic lore. Section 6. Famous faces, famous drives, the Spider's celebrity connections. It wasn't just on the silver screen where the Alfa Romeo Spider found fame. It also attracted a devoted following among celebrities and car enthusiasts alike, from actors like Steve McQueen and James Dean to musicians like Eric Clapton and Keith Richards. The Spider had a knack for attracting those who appreciated its unique blend of style and performance. These high-profile owners only added to the Spider's allure. It became a car that people aspired to own, a symbol of good taste and a passion for driving. Section 7. A timeless design, beauty that endures. What is it about the Alfa Romeo Spider's design that makes it so timeless? It's a combination of factors, all coming together in perfect harmony. The Spider's lines are both elegant and sporty. Its long hood, short trunk and low slung profile create a sense of motion, even when the car is standing still. The details are equally impressive, from the iconic Alfa Romeo grille to the beautifully sculpted taillights. Everything about the Spider's design exudes Italian craftsmanship and attention to detail. But the Spider's beauty is more than skin deep. It's a car that was designed to be driven, and its form follows its function perfectly. Section 8. The thrill of the drive, experiencing the Spider's magic. To truly understand the Alfa Romeo Spider, you have to get behind the wheel. It's an experience that engages all the senses. The Spider's engine roars to life with a distinctive bark, inviting you to put your foot down. And as you accelerate, you feel the car come alive beneath you. The steering is precise and communicative, allowing you to place the car exactly where you want it. The suspension, though firm, provides just the right amount of compliance, keeping the car planted through corners. But the real magic of the Spider is how it makes you feel. It's a car that elevates the simple act of driving to an art form. Section 9. The Alfa Romeo Spider community, passion for the prancing horse. The Alfa Romeo Spider has always been more than just a car. It's a passion, a way of life. And it's a passion shared by a devoted community of owners and enthusiasts around the world. Alfa Romeo clubs and events bring Spider lovers together to celebrate their shared admiration for this iconic automobile. They gather to share stories, admire each other's cars, and simply revel in the joy of all things Alfa. This sense of community is part of what makes owning an Alfa Romeo Spider so special. It's like being part of a secret club, a group of people who understand the allure of this Italian masterpiece. Section 10. Owning a piece of history, the Alfa Romeo Spider today. Today, the Alfa Romeo Spider is a highly sought-after classic car. Its timeless design, engaging driving experience, and cultural significance have made it a collector's item. Finding a well-maintained Spider can be a challenge, but it's a rewarding one. Owning a Spider is like owning a piece of automotive history, a reminder of a time when cars were more than just appliances. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a first-time classic car buyer, the Alfa Romeo Spider is a car that deserves serious consideration. It's an investment in driving pleasure and a surefire way to turn heads wherever you go. Section 11. Conclusion: the enduring legacy of the Alfa Romeo Spider. The Alfa Romeo Spider is a car that has captured the hearts of generations. Since its debut in the 1960s, it has been a symbol of elegance and performance, embodying the spirit of Italian automotive design. It's a timeless classic, a symbol of Italian style, performance, and passion for driving. The sleek lines, the responsive handling, and the unmistakable sound of its engine make it a joy to drive. From its iconic design to its engaging driving experience, the Spider is a car that continues to excite and inspire today. Whether you're navigating a winding mountain road or cruising along a coastal highway, the Spider delivers an unforgettable experience. It's a reminder that a car can be more than just a mode of transportation. It can be an object of beauty, a source of joy, and a true expression of personality. The Alfa Romeo Spider is not just a car, it's a piece of art on wheels. So the next time you see an Alfa Romeo Spider cruising down the road, take a moment to appreciate its legacy. Think about the countless memories it has created for its owners and the admiration it has garnered from enthusiasts around the world. It's a reminder that some cars are more than just machines. They're legends on wheels. The Alfa Romeo Spider stands as a testament to the enduring appeal of classic automotive design and the timeless joy of driving.